just to talk about some more players, right? I hate to do it, keeping going back to the side of Nouns, but another player that I think has a really good chance of coming out and showing up today is actually CJ the King. CJ, another player with a ton of experience.
All right, hello.
For quite some time. And it looks like Hollow is joining us. Can you hear me, Hollow?
Yep, I can. Your mic sounds terrible.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Sounds like you're using your webcam mic. But we are getting straight into the game right now. Let's see. Cryptic starting off towards top mid position. Peeking towards long. And it looks like they're going to go for an A setup here. Going to creep out towards long. Nothing spotted just yet.
How does it sound now?
Gonna walk up.
Is it better?
Sound about the same still.
What? Let me refresh. I'll be back.
Milo towards his long position. Spots out one. That's peeping with the P250. Doesn't quite get anything yet. They're waiting for that first initial aggression to see if they can find one before taking the site. And Rush gonna take control of the space. Gonna continue to walk up. And here comes the smokes over. They're gonna let that pop. The flash is gonna come in, and this is gonna be a straight up fight. Rush picking off Tyra out of the air, then picking up Milo toward the site. And it's not looking too good for InControl, and Rush is gonna rush him down. Ooh, but Dylan popping his head. CJ the King trace one back on and Cryptic towards Cat, and that's gonna be a pretty easy round for Nouns. All right, while we wait for Bryce to come back. Oh man. sorry about the trouble, guys. Little delay. Everything's not set up properly, but we're getting straight into it. Now, Dust2 is one of those maps where, honestly, anything can happen. I'm not a fan of it, but it's just honestly, it just turns into a dogfight after a few rounds.
I'm over here trying to fix my technical difficulties with my mic. Hollow, tell me if it's any better, please.
You still sound the same, buddy.
Oh, no.
And Cryptic with that Mac 10, taking out two towards mid. And just straight farming. Nice little 4K coming in from Cryptic. And CJ the King cleaned up the last USB towards tunnels. JS Feltner is a name that I haven't quite seen a lot anymore. Like I'm hoping he like starts popping off this game, because every time I go up against him, man, he is absolutely insane.
Testing 1 2 3. Save me.
And this is going to be a half buy coming in from InControl here. Scout forced up, FAMAS, MP9's buy up. I'm really loving the players that are picking up the FAMAS. It is honestly a usable gun now, and I love to see it. And Peeping going down towards tunnel after trading one out. JS Feltner pulling that one back. But will he be able to get out of tunnels here? Dylan's going to have his support, and he should be able to fall back, but he's going to try to hold this controlling. And Cryptic taking a little bit of chip damage. And Beast goes down to Rush. And I wonder, will JS Feltner be able to creep through here? Dylan taking out CJ the King towards tunnels, it looks like. I didn't quite catch that one. And Cryptic putting that Mac 10 to so much use right here. Pulling back another one, but he does get traded out. And Rush on this cat position, the CTs, they're going to fall back InControl. Wrapping around back to this A, but they're going to be hurt here by Rush here in a second. And he hears all this. He hears all this movement going towards long, and they're going to continue to hold this just in case.
All right, Hollow. How do we sound? Am I still horrible?
Brother, you sound the exact same.
What is going on? I'm gonna reset. I'll be back. Sorry.
Yeah, do you think? You're good. Dylan does find one, but no kit in hand. He's going to try to run away with this AK. Should get chased down. There's no reason for Rush not to go for this. And Dylan managing to slip through the cracks with that AK. Bringing it into the next round for their official buy round. Now, I wonder if InControl will continue to do this mid-aggression that they seem to like doing so far, which, honestly, I like it. I like watching. I know he's on his webcam mic. I love watching teams, especially TTs, get aggressive towards this mid position because there's so much space to be had. And ooh, Junior picking up the op. Ooh, does tag one on the cross. See, this is where I need Bryce right now to tell me if I'm saying is it Milo or Milo? because my brain always defaults to Milo, and I do this every single time. Hey, you got to use what you can use, right? Sometimes you just need to go in the bathroom with the with the headset mic and just cast the game. Ooh, there you go. You're crisp now. You're crisp. You're beautiful.
Computer, we're back. Oh, my beautiful voice is finally back to Serenade Hollow, and I came back at the right time. Nouns with a 3-0 lead to start this, and first real actual gun round coming in from InControl. We're going to see what they're able to do. Nouns working their way up cat. There's going to be one player here to fight this. A player slowly working his way over, and they're just going to elect to stay towards long. Not a bad idea.
Ooh, J.S. Feltner with that push through the smoke, taking out Peeping. Gonna go ahead and fall back, and that puts his team into a 4v5 situation here.
Yeah, huge awareness coming out of Felter, and that's going to be a very big kill. Beast on the prowl, but he's unable to find Rush. Rush just smart, calculated. It's going to put a wrench in this retake, but there is still one player long.
Ever so patient on that peak from Rush, and J.S. Feltner still putting in work. Dylan takes out CJ the King, and Cryptic towards this long position, well, towards this cap position, trying to see what he can find. And ooh, nice little spray on the first. Can he find the second? Goes down to Dylan. Rush in a 1v1 situation. The molly does come out, but he might not get here in time. But oh, Dylan doesn't have a kit.
No kit on Dylan. The molly does its job, and veteran plays by Rush. He stays long enough to be able to close that round out, and again, just showing the veteran prowess there. Saves the molly, gets that first kill long, unable to do anything with him. He plays time, and 4-0. Business as usual for Nouns Esports.
Now, I'm a little disappointed in Dylan there because he saved that AK going into that first gun round. He had enough to get a kit. So that was definitely winnable if he bought a kit.
Yeah, it seems like he wasn't just a lack of polish coming in from InControl there. You know, not having the kit in the dire moment, and you know, it only takes a couple of mistakes for a team to be able to take advantage. And Junior lining himself up with that op.
Ooh,
smoked
he was
off
on
the
him
angle.
too, just didn't pull the trigger.
He had just enough time to be able to get there, but to your point, unable to see the smoke just taking up space there. But Cryptic taking some big space in mid. They're going to be able to get capped for virtually free. But there is a player, it's Milo, sitting on that op, and he's going to need to win this gunfight when Cryptic jumps this corner. The flash comes in and unable to get that frag.
I like that InControl, they're not really scared of these positions or these fights right now. They know they can give up this space, because if they do, Nouns is just going to run over them. So I respect them for this.
Yeah, and you know, I think that to your point, they're going to have to fish for information. You know, they have full long control, playing it very passively, but giving up a lot of space, a lot of time. They're not really taking much info. So these players could be just about anywhere. It looks like they're going to elect to stack the B site, though. And this gamble, this roulette play could work perfectly because there are a bunch of players from Nouns that are working towards upper B. And with 3 on the side, this is the one round InControl has to take.
Ooh,
beautiful molly coming in.
Tight guy. Oh man, just nothing to really stop this. But Dylan trying his best, gets a double. Junior going to buy his time, wait for his teammates to rotate in, and he goes down to the side. Good effort from Dylan there, but falling to Junior.
Yeah, I mean, they had 3 there. Mid to B comes in, just pinches him out, and great patience on the side of Nouns. They get that molly out against the guy Platt. He stands no chance. He goes down. Next guy doesn't even pick up a kill, just completely evaporated, eviscerated off the map. The retake's still coming in here, but Junior's having none of it.
Nice little flick coming in. Can he find the second? Doesn't. Swings in. Cryptic takes him out. And honestly, I love seeing Junior play with confidence. The flicks that he goes for, the nice little headshot op, and it's nice to see him play similar to his old self.
And this is becoming scary hours territory because Nouns is racking up the T-sided rounds. And, you know, I thought that there would be a little bit of a pushback from InControl, but so far have been unable to find their footing. The money is not the best. They're going to have to
go for a little bit of a shoddy force buy here just so they can get a real buy-in next round, but just unable to get really much going. Tyra tired of it. He's just going straight up mid, looking for any type of an angle.
I feel like he got spotted, but they don't know. Because Crypt is looking for it. It looks like he saw the tip of his head, but he's going to be smart and fall back towards mid.
I mean, a very methodical approach coming in from Nouns as well. They just look like they're pretty much ready for everything that InControl could throw at them. And not much you're going to be able to do with these deagles. The scout shot does hit, though. It's going to find its target.
Ooh, in this upper push. Rush pulling out utility. Might get caught off guard, but CJ the King guarding him like a knight. Peeping two. They're just going to walk out on the site, and that's going to be another round for Nouns.
Yeah, make it 6-0. 7 off the game already. Nouns ahead of schedule, but I mean, what could we expect? They're sitting at 11-3 so far this season. On the other side, InControl has yet to win a game and still unable to find much of anything closely resembling a win here. But to your point, another round coming in for Nouns. They just woke up.
I honestly, isn't this one of Nouns' best maps too? I think they're what? They played this map 13 times. They won it like 70%. So this is not a good map for InControl.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand why they wanted to go with a map that's a bit more puggy and, you know, kind of open, because it just gives them an opportunity if they can get an op out to make something happen. But, you know, it's still, you got to get the kills. You gotta be able to play the map a bit. And so far, they have been unable to really get much momentum doing anything.
Hey man, that's why you go with Chicago Mirage every single time.
Hey, Mirage, you smoke mid, you smoke window, and you can just work connector and cat.
And you got one guy running out ramp every single round on A. Oh man, NACS, love it.
I mean, Tyra is on 007 alert.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
okay, this round he finds one before it happens.
We got to hop on Tyra here. We need a kill. I need to see Tyra get a kill right now, because James Bond, Daniel Craig is about to hop on the map if he's unable to find one.
Let's see. We got a tactical pause coming in from InControl here, trying to figure out what they need to do to switch up and possibly pull a few rounds back, because it's not over yet. They can pull back 6, make it a decent half, and go into the next half with the pistol. It's not.
I like the pause
I'm
here.
a believer.
I like the pause here. I think that you take a second, you try to regroup. You're halfway through the first half. You know, we're at the halfway point of the first half, and maybe they can find a round here. They get the op back out on Mila, who hasn't really had much to do with it so far. But it only takes one round to get a little bit of momentum.
Little miss smoke on that cross, but they've already taken out long, and they don't have any information for this. Flashes over towards... What are those flashes for, actually?
And they're going very aggressive mid.
Hey, he does it. Breaks the curse. No 007 for him.
That's a huge kill. That's a confidence booster. To be able to get that kill on 006 and not become a secret agent, I could see Tyra turning this half around now.
And B's just a man out in the open, just taking fights. Can he find another? Ooh, wild spray, but doesn't get it. Junior pops him in the head before he could get the kill.
And Tyra on the prowl, but Junior's having none of it. And the tactical pause pays off. Big win from InControl. They take their first round, and hey, sometimes you just need to take a deep breath. You just take a deep breath. You come back to the round, and a huge one to win. I mean, 6-1. Now they can start putting some rounds together.
Scary though, because Junior was hitting shots. Old op, hey, he might have won that. He might have won that.
Yeah, but now, I mean, the money on Nouns is not great. So an opportune situation for InControl to take another round. Milo still whiffing the shots, but a very difficult one to hit. And Junior, if he can work that B pick out, they're going to be an incredible situation. Smoke comes in. Smart play from Dylan, who's having the pretty solid game right now and trying to keep InControl in this 111 ADR to this point. And I love these aggressive plays.
Team right now. I love what Dylan's doing over on this side. Like he's not overextending. He's peaking when he needs to peak, and everything that he's done so far has made sense.
And I love the aggressive plays coming out from InControl to take Cat. You know, those first couple rounds, they seemed a little bit scared to try to take space on Cap, and now they're starting to really allow the Cat play to work. And Junior whips again, but Beast slowly getting himself out of there, and he can't get away.
Can't outrun the Tech 9, the most lethal weapon in this game.
It's a bad death to take there because he didn't fight. He was just running away, just thought he could get out. And I mean, Side's going to be basically free now. And even though they're on those Tech 9s, it's going to be a pretty rough situation to be able to re-entry the site where you don't have long control.
Yeah, because all they have to do is really play close with the Tech 9s, and it's going to be hard for them to get in. They don't have any utility to come in. Cryptic taking out Tyra towards long, and Dylan does trade CJ the King back, but they might opt to save here because this doesn't really seem worth it. 3v4, and yeah, they're just going to back away. Get what they can, save the op, play for another round.
That CS timing, taking Tyra out the round on the flake long. He needed to get a kill just to even make that retake possible. Unable to do so, and
look at
Cryptic's hunting,
running it down. Do they hear him? Can he find one?
He doesn't.
I got a little scary. Wild spray.
It looks like the T side, their money isn't great either, so they're just gonna like to save. I think both teams happy to be able to take guns out of the round, but a bit disappointing if you're thinking from InControl. That was a round that they kind of needed. I mean, I think in that situation, maybe you just fight long. You're not like, he probably thinks he's getting out, but that's a tough one, you know, especially from where he jumped from. Those Tech 9s just run you down like a hawk.
Yeah, it was a split decision right there. It's like either fight, die, or try to get away and, you know, play for the retake with your team. But like you said, Tech 9's running and gunning. You can't really do much against it. Wow. And Junior, man, just on this cross, he just keeps hitting that shot.
Yeah, that leg was pretty insane. And long control goes by the way of Nouns Esports, but a little bit of mid presence coming back to counteract it just a bit. So all of the information is going to be provided, and you got a player all the way in T spawn now. This should pull the full rotate. Yeah, he looks like
nobody here. They need to be on A right now because Tyra, he is a man on a mission. He's in their spawn, but he gets checked. Rush almost taking him out.
He absolutely Usain bolted into spawn. Rush had an inclination on it, to your point, but unable to find the kill there. Oh, Beast with a huge frag. Love that angle from Beast.
I'm not too sure what they're doing though, because like they got all this control and then they just take 1v1s from this point forward. So Nouns making a little bit of a mistake, but they can still get back into this round.
And the kills coming out all by the way of InControl, and that's going to be a second round. Good work from them. I love the aggressive pushes though. It's like, if you don't have anything to lose, why not go aggressive? Why not try to just take a fight, see what you can get out of some of these rounds? Because if you just overly respect Nouns Esports, they will pick you apart. You kind of got to take a risk somewhere. And that time it was on the B site, and it worked perfectly.
Yeah, taking space, and I love that, because I feel like a lot of teams, they fall back into this, like, oh man, we need to play back because, you know, we don't want to give up anything else. But I love the fact that he pushed forward, took the control, and just said, hey guys, I got all this space, hold tight on A. You need a player like that on your team.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think, you know, you have to come out and just get aggressive sometimes. You're 0-8 in the standings. You don't have anything else to lose for the rest of the season. You're playing one of the best teams in the league. You're not expected to win. Do some things that are out of the ordinary, especially on a map like Dust, where you do get a lot of opportunities to try different things. And that time, Feltner tried something and just took his head right off the map, but the counter comes right in. I love Tyra just doing that. Sometimes you got to take a peek.
Yeah, it seems like he has that eternal clock that just tells him when to go. Unlike his teammates, B seems like he's playing A alone and he goes down for free, and JS Feltner pretty much same thing. And Tyra just double trading for him, but he doesn't have anybody else to really help fight him. And Milo on this cap position, hoping to see if he can find Peeping towards the A side, and he might just do that if Peeping overextends.
Yeah, I think Peeping probably thinks he has a bit more space than necessary, but he's taking his time. He's not over peeking this. I think he is very well aware that Milo could be holding from Cat with the op, considering Long was completely free. So they're even going to slowly take the bomb. Oh, he even hits him. That nade should kill.
He threw it too early.
Yeah, he did. You got to wait on that one. And Dylan just
on the
completely
long
unaware.
goes down. it seems like they have the read, they know what they're doing, but then they just overextend just a little too quick.
Yeah, the overextending is killing them.
And Rush is going to put him down. It's just too easy for him.
Yeah, 8-2 scoreline. I mean, business as usual on this first map for Nouns. Remember, guys, we have 2 best of 1, so InControl, even if they can't win this map, they'll have one more shot to get their first win of the season. But so far, it has been everything Nouns esports. And I mean, player to watch, Peeping doing well at 7-5, but you got to hats off to Cryptic, the only player in double figures for Nouns. And Junior, beautiful shot on Dylan.
Dude, poor Dylan. He's gotten legged like 3 times and finally the kill. He's just not. He's having a great game, but man, he is not lucky.
Yeah, he's been playing with 2 HP for most of the game. 2 kills coming in by the way of InControl to just take a little bit of momentum back. But Rush is on the prowl. He's going to swing this angle and be completely ready. Milo cannot kill anything right now with that op. He is just mostly harmless.
Hey, but JS Feltner there to back him up, takes out one.
And they go double op here, but it's going to be quite interesting to see if he can get another. And he's going to get caught out in the open. Now it's going to be all up to Milo. 3-6. And all the work to do here. This is a really precarious angle.
Oh, man.
Too easy for
JS
Junior.
Feltner, he comes in, but I'm not sure if he quick swapped like to utility or what, but it felt like he had the angle. He just wasn't prepared.
Yeah, it seemed like he was just a bit, out of touch on that play. I mean, good try, but this is just a map they're going to want to put behind them. Maybe they can get on that T side. T side Dust2. You can mix things up a little bit, but now it just seems like they're clicking on all cylinders at the moment. It's going to be very tough to find a frag, to find a kill. Everything that's happening on the side of InControl feels like they are having to work ridiculously hard. Whereas Nouns, they're getting a lot of frags that are just coming easy to them. So we'll see what happens.
I'm just happy
there's
that
still
Dylan
one
ran
round
him
left.
across mid.
He was having a tough time. Oh, and Peeping.
There's a second, but he does get traded out. Will he suspect the second one there?
Oh my God, Peeping is so Cryptic. That was beautiful. Excuse me.
Yeah, Cryptic's had some really nice kills, and CJ cleaning them up there in the. Oh man, that
they're
crunch
just evaporating.
Insane.
They are evaporating
Poor
right
Dylan.
now.
1v4 situation, MP9 in hand, Cryptic on the single. Should be a kill for Dylan here if he does it right. But Cryptic with a nice little headshot. And that's going to be a 10-2 half coming in for Nouns.
Alrighty, we are back. Another half of Counter-Strike, and InControl has a massive hole to climb out of. Down 10-2. We're straight into the pistol hollow. Who should we be watching for this for the second half?
I'm gonna give it. I want to watch Dylan. I feel like I want to give it to him so bad, man. I want him to pop up at CJ missing a few shots. Rush there. There's a 3-man setup here.
Oh, and Cryptic just coming in, and they're finding every kill.
Come on, Dylan. No.
I'm sorry. Your Dylan one to watch did not work. It was a complete brick wall of Nouns bullets being shot directly into a tunnel. And when that happens, a lot of people tend to die.
Yeah. InControl went straight into the Bermuda Triangle and got gunned down, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. But, oh man, that's 11-2. They can still do this. I believe in InControl to pull this back, get a couple of rounds, get momentum going, and making this a game.
Like we say out here in the streets, it'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just got to go GG and go to next map. And straight up, cat, straight into the blender, the cryptic blender.
That was a nice little spray transfer over to Tyra towards mid. I wish my MP9 worked like that.
Yeah, mine just like shoots backwards and hits me.
Yep, how it goes every single time. Ricochet bullets.
And another spray down, 12-2. Now we are on match point. First gun round coming in for the side of InControl, and if they make this comeback, I'm sure the betting odds for this game have to be like 10,000 to 1 at this point.
Oh man, what could InControl possibly do just to pull it back just a little bit? Not necessarily win this game, but just build up enough momentum, build some confidence for the second game.
I would like to see them just do an execute. Like, even if it doesn't work, just try and execute. Granted, we have not seen their real T side, but I like that they're at least trying to go long. Even if they eat nades on the way.
Yeah, but look at Nouns right here. They have all the left side of the map control right now, and all Junior has to do is survive, and they know exactly where they're going.
Dude, Nouns is so smart. The way he jiggled that smoke, heard those footsteps, threw a pop flash and dipped. It's just beautiful Counter-Strike.
And then they smoke long, they run through, man, they are just looking so crisp.
And just trading everything. And that is probably going to be your map, folks, unless we can see some incredible work. All up to Feldner.
He can still do this. 1v2 situation, AK in hand, and he knows CJ's on this flank already. Spots him out, takes the first.
But is he going to expect the next guy, though? He is going to get timing here.
But Junior playing it smart. He's just rapping back. Is he going to go for this long position flank? He is.
I love this.
Oh,
and
no.
And he gives up his entire position. Oh, I love this play from Junior. He's not going to be expected at all. He might have heard him here.
He hears him running.
The footsteps. Oh.
And Feldner saving it for his team there. Playing it slow, realized Junior isn't towards sight. So there's only really one way he could have went, and that was that long position. He doubles back and gets that kill.
I love that play because at the end of the day, no matter how much you're down, the competitive nature of not giving up on a game is prevalent on InControl. They have heart. And I think that round shows they have an immense amount of heart. They don't give up on the round. Even though it's a 2v1, they could have just said, oh, you know what? Screw it. We're going to the next map anyway. So I really do appreciate them not giving up on that round. But Dylan is literally a human wrecking ball, just getting damaged every single time that nade comes out.
Ooh, but getting a little overly aggressive there. I understand they got the first pick, but Feldner up cat taking out one, and Junior going for some insane flick. If that would have hit, that'd have been an insane shot.
Another winnable round for InControl. Junior from CT is going to have a lot of work to do, a lot of work cut out for him. They molly off the cat. They're going to be able to take space. Molly comes in. It's not going to stop the plan. I think this is a save territory as well. Not really much they can get out this round, and Control putting together 2 in a row. And Junior just looking to escape with the op.
He's starting to wake up here. He's hitting some nice shots. One to save his team from getting eliminated here. Well, not eliminated, from losing this map. And a couple of nice shots coming up that cap position. And Junior forced to save that off.
Yeah, an incredible round from Veltner. back-to-back big rounds. We still haven't seen much from Milo, sitting at 3-11. Unable to do much with that op on the CT side. And not much on the rifle yet. So I'd love to see him get in the game a bit more and mix things up. I think that his ability to come in the game and make an impact could be the difference in the score line. I mean, we could hope that Feltner keeps winning them rounds, but of course, you can get Milo on the board. There might be some good things, and maybe he's gonna pull out the op here.
I think the lights might be a little too bright for Milo right now.
Well, he's an opera, and he's gonna get on the op, so we're gonna see what he can do here.
Can he hit the shot through the door? Doesn't even attempt it.
He's got to attempt it. Junior was spraying that shot down left, right, and center.
I was going to say, like, as soon as he saw a pixel, shooting through the wall. Every single time.
They're out long again. Third time taking long space. Junior, 1 HP. The stray through the smoke, unable to hit anything.
It seems like that smoke for the InControl throwing towards long, it's helping them but punishing them at the same time. Ooh, Junior just straight up winning the head-to-head, peeking into him. Taking out 2 towards long. He's 15 HP taking these shots. Oh, 10 HP.
10 HP, 15 kills. Junior just showing he has no regard for human life. He is literally solo crushing this op here. So, as you can see, he drops into CT. And if he can find one more, this is going to get very, very dangerous. There's even a player top mid who has all the information. And no smoke for the cross here, so they're just going to have to cross dry.
Oh, and he hits that shot too, man. Junior is just on one.
Brother, he is disgusting.
It's crazy that none of these are killing anybody, though. Ooh, okay.
And Cryptic sitting on 138 ADR.
Nice little tap coming in from Feltner right there. I know it's just pistols, but still a nice shot.
Hollow, I'm not going to say it. 5 rounds now, 3 in a row.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. I won't say the C word. I will not say the C word. I will not jinx it.
We need Milo to wake up first. We need Milo to wake up first, and then boom, go ahead and say it.
I promise I will not say it prematurely.
See, now I kind of want to say it. You know, I feel like I can say something worse. It's hard not to.
Once a team wins 5 rounds in a row, 3 rounds in a row, your mind
we already put it in the air. You might as well go for it.
I'm not saying that. If they get to 8, I'll say it. I will not jinx this for my InControlian.
I got you. I got you. Looks like we got a game on our hands, boys. We got a game on our hands, boys. We got a game.
A true game indeed. I'm still mad you did that.
Hey, look,
we have a tactical pause coming in right now, too. We got a tactical pause. So I'm pretty sure Nouns can also sense that this game could be starting to tilt a little bit in the other direction.
I feel like maybe they might play it slow here, put early aggression towards this long position, and then just drown, pretty much just drown them. Suffocate them in their own mistakes, and pretty much win it out.
Well, we're going to see what happens. If you're on the side of InControl, you have to be perfect. There is no, hey, we can make a mistake. Every round has to be nearly perfect, or else the game is over. The match is over. And if you're on the sides of Now Esports, you've had so many match points. You have so many match points that if this game goes to OT, momentum is going to be crazy.
They don't rotate off of this, and CJ with it all to do. He does have a rotate in Junior, and that Molotov does come out for him. Ooh, this
that was crazy. A huge molly. He's so dead. But huge play from Junior.
Slowing down the rush. Are they going to continue to go with this? Ooh, J.S. Feltner with a nice, clean headshot on the Junior right there.
Hollow? I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
Don't do it.
I'm not saying it. I won't if you won't. Rush on the flank.
Rush does find Tyra.
Rush is just one of those players that he just consistently knows what to do. This is a save here. They can't feasibly go for this.
Yeah, Peeping already has the op, and he's out of there. Oh, hold on, Rush. He might try to go for this still, but he doesn't have a kit, and Peeping gonna try to come back in, flashing for his teammate.
I think he's just trying to make this as expensive as possible.
Ooh,
and oh my
in
goodness.
control, they're hitting shots, they're waking up.
The money is in shambles. Actually, the money's in shambles for Nouns. I mean, they could force into this, but it doesn't behoove them to force into this. I think
I mean, a couple of MP9s, maybe from Moss here or there, Scout, but that should honestly all they should put into this round. You know, I feel like the craziest rounds that you tend to win are just USP rounds. Ooh, okay, Cryptic showing off his scouting ability. Jazz Feltner taken down. That's one of your heroes that you don't need to lose that early.
If this Mac 10 can land some shots, he gets the gun. Oh, he got 2 out of that. Oh, man.
Rush showing he still got it.
He literally just did the exact same thing as his name. He just rushed. Oh, sometimes you don't need strats. You just need a W key.
The 2 players that are struggling so far for this InControl roster are last alive, and I'm not sure if they can pull this one off. Fingers crossed.
2v4. They have a combined 12 kills and 28 deaths. They have the talent, though. It's just going to require such an incredible effort because neither of those players, no players are giving them any peace. They're not getting any free kills from this. So it's going to be a good old-fashioned full retake. Bomb is going to go down. I don't even think they can hear bomb down.
This is still possible. This op needs to
I think they win this. Right now, though. I think playing CT here is dangerous. I think they have to fight for the cat.
These shots coming in from Junior, man. All it takes is one.
And they're not getting any kills so far. They're not getting any kills with this op. When Milo
can't find anything, and Tyra takes out Cryptic, but he goes down. Man, Nouns.
What a game.
That is
they tried to make it a little bit
Nouns.
difficult for Nouns at the end, though.
They did. They had a few good rounds. Jazz Feltner waking up, really hitting some crazy shots towards, like, especially that headshot onto Junior towards B. That was honestly, that was a clean